everyone, and welcome to the electronic scoreboard for APBA football, or APBA as some like to call it, as I did for many years. This is my custom version that displays the board results based on the position on the field. So I get the boards presented for me. Unfortunately, this is not the one that displays the cards. So you won't be seeing the player cards there on my desktop. And this is my setup today. These are cards from Chris White that I purchased. He made these for me. And these are the 1985 Bears against the 1983 Redskins. Quite the matchup. Riggins and Washington and company have pretty much been stymied by the Bears defense, but the Redskins are actually winning at this point due to turnovers by the Bears. We're in the fourth quarter. I only purchased the position player cards that the ball handlers, plus the kicker, punter, punt returner, and kick returner, receivers, and the running backs and quarterbacks. Then I got a team card where the offensive line ratings are displayed and the defensive players and their ratings for each team. These cards are fantastic. Best cards I've ever owned. Thickness is unbeatable, and the quality is just great. So we are in the fourth quarter, 13 minutes to go, and the Redskins have the ball. It's 20-12. The game is seemingly in the Bears' favor, but these turnovers right here are hurting them. So you can see Walter has 63 yards. Riggins has struggled to get 33. Joe Theismann's having a pretty great day. And McMahon's doing pretty good too. They're moving the ball. They got the 13 first downs, but the turnovers are just killing them. So Redskins have a 20-12 lead, 13 to go. I put both of these teams in the run-oriented play calling. The scoreboard will call the plays. You can manually call them over here. So first and 10, Redskins on the Bears 41. It will show the yard line in yellow when you've passed midfield. Excuse me. So I'm going to roll the dice on my desktop. There is a way to display the dice on screen. I'll show you that. So this is an inside run for Riggins on an 11, and that is a 4 against an S defense, and that is an 11 on the carry for Riggo. This is the on-screen dice. So let's see what we get. 32 outside run, Joe Washington. That's a 35 against the S defense. So it'll be a 3-yard gain with a check on a TE penalty. Get a fresh roll for that TE penalty. 33 is 33. So that's unsportsmanlike against the Bears defense. 15 added on. Wow, that's the second time they've got that in this game. So we'll give a flag 15 yards, and that'll move it to the 12. First and 10, the Redskins threatening again. Inside run, Riggo 63 is a 26. Against the S is a 1-yard gain. Second and 9, outside run, Otis Wansley, and that is a 42. That'll be a 19, PRN 19 against the G. It's a 2-yard gain. Third and 7. Theismann looking for Charlie Brown on a short pass with a 36 off of Theismann's card. That'll be an 18S, and an A is a -1 on the game. Brings up 4th and 8. Mosley will go for, I believe, his 3rd field goal of the game. Let's see what happens here. 21, Mosley's card is a 9. We are on the 10-yard line, and it is good. So that is a 27-yard field goal for Mark Mosley. Gives him 23 points, 27-yard field goal. Okay, so it's 23-12 now, and that is Mosley's third field goal of the day. And now we'll have the kickoff. We have the on-screen dice 22. Jeff Hayes will be doing the kicking for the kickoff. It's a 4, and that'll be 65. Take it to the goal line for Willie Galt on the return. 24. That's an 18. That'll get you 27 yards. First and 10 for the Bears, trailing by 11. 11 minutes to go. Short pass, Dennis McKinnon. 52 off McMahon's card is a 36 against the S. And a B receiver, it's a 10. But we have a TH, possible penalty here. Get a fresh roll. 46 is holding offense. Wow. They're just beating themselves up in this game. First and 20 from their own 17. And Sweetness on the carry with a 21 will be a 22 PRN against the G defense. And that's a 1-yard pickup. I'm going to take them out of the run-oriented offense at this point. So let's see. 12 is a short pass. That's a 35 on McMahon's card against the D defense, and B is 4 with a penalty check on the H column. 11, 20, pass interference defense. He gets a spot foul, first down. The result indicates pass was complete. Use the yardage, spot, result play, and then the interference happened. Defense says follows. So it's not an automatic first down. I thought it was. It's a spot foul. My instinct says to give him the first down. But maybe not. I'm going to take a down away. How's that? 2nd and 15. To get some help on that one. Medium pass, Willie Galt. And we'll be going off the defense card, the even card with a 25 against the pass. So we'll be looking at the AD column off McMahon's card with a 19. And that's incomplete. 3rd and 15. Inside run for Sweetness with a 53 is an 18 against the D, and that's a 3-yard pickup, and they will be punting. We got a 34, Maury Buford. That's a 19, and that is a 46-yard kick with a fair catch. No return. Redskins have the ball. They'll stay in their run-oriented play calling. Rigo with a 41. That's a 28S. That's -2. I'm telling you, yards have been tough to come by for Rigo against this Bears defense. Here's an inside run for Otis Wansley. It's now 12, and that is a 35S defense. That's a no pickup. And we're going to check the E column on the penalty. 56 is a 10, illegal motion. 5-yard penalty on the offense. 2nd and 17, medium pass, Charlie Brown. PRN is 19. S for the A receiver is incomplete. 3rd and 17. Looking for Art Monk on a medium pass. We're going off the defense card. The Bears defense is +3, and we're looking at number 56. So it's AS. And Theismann with a 25 is a 5. AS, that's a 27-yard pickup. Wow. All right. 1st and 10, midfield. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Rigo, 45 is a 20. with S defense is a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6. Medium pass. Art Monk. 24 on Theismann's card. Gives us a 15S with the A receiver. Incomplete. 3rd and 6. Bears 47-yard line. Joe Washington, outside run that gives a PRN of 5 against G, and that's a 9-yard pickup. So another first down for the Redskins. 6 minutes to go. Outside run, John Riggins, 33. That is a 6S. 4 more yards. Redskins are moving. All right, so I have a few option rule of my own homegrown rules. This is one of them. This is where I bring in the other cards into play, brings in the defensive ratings of the defensive players. So it's a possible sack here by D1, which is the left end. In this case is Don Hampton. So Don Hampton's rated a 4, but because we have a 6, both dies have to be a 4 or below, the defensive rating or below. So in this case, Don Hampton, the left end, did not get 2 4s and below. One of them is above his rating, so he did not get the sack. So they missed the sack. So what I do is I increase the column. I'll move from the B column to the A column because they missed the sack. So let's get a fresh roll. Look at Theismann's card. 21 is a 15. And we're looking at D. It is still incomplete. But if there was a better result over here, we moved from the receiver being a B, we move him up a column because of the missed sack, but it's an incomplete pass. 3rd and 6. Inside run, Rigo is a PRN 19. Against the G is a 1-yard pickup. So we have 4th and 5 from the 33. We'll try a 50-yard field goal from Mosley. He's got a couple PRNs that'll do it, but we'll give it a shot. And a 31 is a 5. We're kicking from the 33, and it would have been good from the 30, so it's no good. Did not make first down. We'll change possession, and the Bears have the ball with 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Medium pass, looking for Willie Galt. 22 off McMahon's card is a 5, and Galt is a B. That's a 25-yard pickup. I just play straight receivers rating, and like I said, I move up a column if they miss a sack. If it's a run play and they miss the run stop, I move up a column. I play all my runs from the B column, and these teams are both B index anyway. So if I were playing the columns and it was a C, I would just move them up a column. 51 on a short pass, looking for McKinnon. 51 is an 8 with a B receiver. And a D, that's a 5-yard pickup. So the Redskins are playing it pretty safe. We are in Redskins territory. 2nd and 5, short pass for Willie Galt with a 43 though. PRN is 27. And that'll send McMahon on a scramble. New roll of 56. And McMahon's got a 27 there against an S. And that'll be a -2 on the scramble. You can see that's 1 on the day, -2. Theismann had 1 with a 6-yard pickup earlier in the game. 3 minutes to go, 3rd down and 7. Possible sack by D7. Again, this is my homegrown rule. The right outside linebacker is Rich Milote, and his rating is a 4, so we're looking for 2 4s or less, and he misses it because there's a 6 there. So we're going to go up a column and send Galt to the A column for this result. New roll. 41 is not good. That's a 34. Against the S, and it's an F42. Could be another turnover. Wow. Fresh roll, 54 with the F42. 5 yards, offensive 09 gets it though. So it's a 5-yard pickup. 09 has the ball. 09 is the left halfback. We'll say Sweetness picks it up. So let's see how Sweetness does on the fumble return. Get a fresh roll. 42 is a 17. On a fumble return, 5 more yards. So they'll get 5 more yards on that. All right. And it's first down. And 10. 2:30 to go, though. They're running out of time. Medium pass, Dennis McKinnon. 14 is a 23 against the D. W62. Looks like an interception. Double check. 14 is a 23 PRN. The W62. Fresh roll. 23. 2 yards, and D8 intercepts it. So another turnover. D8 has the ball. D8 is the right cornerback. And the Redskins' right cornerback is Vernon Dean. And he'll be on the return with my generic cards that I got for returns. Show you the generic cards are right here. So I got one for the defensive linebackers, offensive linemen, defensive linemen, and defensive secondary. So I'm going to roll against the defensive secondary generic return card here. Get a fresh roll. 34 is a 25 on an interception return. And those are always fun. 34 is a 25, and there's no return. So the Redskins only have to run a few plays here. Let's see how it goes. Inside run, Rigo on a 51. That's a 16. D is 10-yard pickup. Wow, 51-16 against the D. 10-yard pickup. And these defensive and offensive play calls are coded, algorithms that I coded into the web page and JavaScript page, and it's based on the field position, the down, yards to go, and the score and the time. Inside run, Rigo. 45 is a 20 against the G defense, and no pickup. 2nd and 10, and that'll be the game. Outside run, Joe Washington, 35, and that is a 7 against the G, and it's a 4-yard pickup. That'll be it here from Soldier Field. Redskins 23, Bears 12. I tell you what, the Bears had a 12-3 lead early in the game, and looked like they were going to just take this thing. Redskins got a turnover before halftime. They got a 64-yard bomb, and it was a TD pass. But one of my homegrown rules is if you get one of those TD results on the 1 and 2 PRNs, I have to roll doubles for it to actually be an actual TD. If it's not doubles, I do the highest yardage gain on the next row down. But I did roll doubles. I think it was a 2 PRN, and it was a TD. I rolled doubles, and it was a 64-yard touchdown pass from Theismann to Charlie Brown, giving the Redskins halftime lead. They've added 2 field goals in the second half, and thus the 23-12 final score from Soldier Field. Redskins, 83 Redskins over the 85 Bears. Riggins had a pretty decent day. He didn't have anything for a while. 62 yards. Theismann had a good day, no INTs. McMahon actually had a decent day for McMahon. Peyton got his, did pretty good against a stout Redskins defense. This was the difference right here, 4 turnovers. All right, everybody, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the forums.